right to Diego Costa. And Atletico have scored within 43 seconds here. Talk about being caught cold in the heat. Real Madrid nowhere, and Atletico lead 1-0.
Well, that's it. They lost the challenge on the halfway line now. You talk about Diego Simeone. His teams are so fired up, and we've been chatting about it before the game kicked off. They're fired up. They want to win it. And look at this. Over the top. He's onside.
It's another race for Ramos to get back onside. Such a pull so far, one way and another. Here's young Odriozola. Jerry's had his eye on him, and he's in tonight, giving a
Sergio Ramos. He gets sent off in the game, and he hasn't had a particularly good tournament so far for me. Clayman.
Toni Kroos with the corner. Taken short this time to the back post by Modric. It wasn't a bad one. Very nicely worked to Morata, who's also moving well here early on. Diego Costa was creeping in behind Marcelo. Vinicius Junior, one who hopes will profit from the departure of Bale, and it was beautifully worked to Odriozola. There were times last season when Saul has got it. And it's two, and João Felix weighs in with a goal for his new club. A fabulous start to his Atletico Madrid career. There's one thing to score in that famous jersey, but to do it against the famous all-white makes it all right indeed.
Well, that's a dream start for Jesus.
Morata again finding João Felix. João Felix again! Courtois in goal, throws his arms wide and says, I need a bit of help here, guys. They couldn't so easily be 3 down. Odriozola had the chance to get his head up and look for a target, and that's as easy as it could far. And he's worked it well. Vinicius Junior, Jovic is well picked up at the moment, and there was nothing. Deflection on it, Courtois got down well.
Last year for Espanyol and Spain, and he's coming to a big club now.
But what about the understanding between these two boys down the left? This is a very promising development, even this early, for Atletico with the side. It's nicely done by Koke, brilliantly done. And it's 3. Oh, it's fantastic. They can't stop themselves from scoring. Correa's in this time.
Oh, what a goal.
Koke so very and Courtois beaten again.
Well, I did say to you, when this young boy comes on, Angel Correa, he is a flying machine. He's got great technique. He knows
there's a kind of a system for this season.
Honestly, don't know. And I looked at the team and I saw 5 midfield players and 1 striker up front. And how's he going to play? How's he going to make his team work for him? Because he's got Jovic up front.
Vinicius Junior didn't wait for Odriozola this time, and Oblak took one then. He got a strong hand on the ball.
Well, it's Jovic, I think, trying to get on the end of it, which he's entitled to. It was a great ball in, and it's a 50-50. The goalkeeper, Oblak, is very, very brave. I think Luka Jovic is just stuck. What about Sergio Ramos and Marcelo? And they're not playing well at all.
That was quite agricultural from Ramos, wasn't it?
I think that's his way of sort of saying, I'm going to decision. Nobody picks him up. Look at that pass, it's awful.
Saul won it back, and here we go again, and it's 4. And this is actually becoming embarrassing for Real Madrid.
Well, it's easy for Saul, because if you anticipate and you want to get to the ball before the opposition and they're in second gear, they're going to have chance after chance, and they can score at will. 4-0. This is going to be a huge defeat.
Diego Costa, written off too soon perhaps. He's got 2 here against Real Madrid.
It's all about anticipation.
Could ever have envisaged. And straight away onto the head of something was amiss. And everybody, it's nearly 5 thanks to Ramos there, everybody at the time said, oh no, it's only the warm-up games, it's Bayern Munich, they'll get Lamar. It's a good one. Sharp stop from Courtois, completely unchallenged. Was it Savic who went for it?
Yeah, and this is awful. He has nobody picking him up, marking him. It's a free header. Have a look at this. Where's his marker going? It looks like it's Tony Passion to that. There's a push in the back. Push in the back.
It was Modric's cross.
Haven't got the key to open the lock.
From a long way out, Vinicius Junior, and it's only played one game before tonight. And here's Kieran Trippier arriving in the box. It's a great ball by Trippier,
wow.
And it should again be 5.
Oh, fabulous ball, Kieran Trippier. I tell you, that was different class. Lamar would be disappointed he hasn't put that one away. Super ball getting in instead of... Oh.
That's a bit more like it, and Oblak gets a lucky back off the post. Vinicius Junior hit the post, but he couldn't squeeze it into the net, which is what Real Madrid really need right now.
Yeah. Moment of the first half for Real Madrid, and you know, Vinicius Junior in the penalty area.
Costa down the middle, beats Courtois, and Real Madrid would rather be anywhere else right now. It's Real Madrid 0, Atletico Madrid 5, and honestly, hardly anyone can believe this.
Well, I would say they've created at least 9 or 10 chances, and he's clever. Don't follow the eyes, Courtois.
13 occasions for Atletico de Madrid in the first half against 1 from...
Just watch this corner kick played in over the head of Benzema. Comes out to Modric, who's going to try his luck in the second half. Lucas Vázquez lays it back to Dani Carvajal, trying to make his way through.
And now he faces...
Diego Costa has scored for a 4th time in the game, and Atletico Madrid lead by 6 goals to 0, and that was another one set up by the teenager João Felix, who scored and now assisted in 2 of the goals, and Atletico Madrid are running riot here, and this is turning into an embarrassment, a huge embarrassment for Real Madrid.
Another example when the ball changes hands. Diego Costa just runs off the back of the centre-halves. They're facing up the field. There's time on the ball to pick the pass out. They've got to be dropping off. It's too easy for that ball to be played in between.
And Real Madrid didn't. But that's not...
And unless there's an improvement in this scoreline. Here's Eden Hazard. We have a few questions to answer later.
To deliver certain amount of aggressivity, of compromise.
Other way out to Hazard. Nicely done. Marcelo's looking for something.
See, there's always 2 players in and around. One of the midfield players comes out and a clever ball from Hazard into Marcelo.
It remains 6-0, which is a
league 3 super.
Almost invited to shoot. He crosses, doesn't quite get to Benzema. Sergio Ramos
Just gets up and beats Benzema in the air to the first one, and good defending by Lodi at the far post when that ball.
But having said that, I think he will be measured as playing now for 9 seasons, scoring, averaging 50 goals for all 3 competitions, and he has with Chelsea and with the Belgium national team, and he came here to deliver
in possession, and
he's very clear. And
Here come the substitutes for Atletico Madrid as well. A whole host of them on the side. Now we've got an action.
Yeah.
Now it's a derby.
Oh my goodness me. Diego Costa in the thick of the action there, and the referee's got a job to sort this out. Everybody joining in. This might be the summer, it might be July, but tempers are never far from the surface when these two meet.
Well, I think Carvajal was definitely involved somewhere along the line with Diego Costa. So
here is Hazard, right across the face of goal, and Nacho's put it in the back of the net, and Real do have one back, and Hazard can claim an assist as he limps away from the action. Well, they needed that,
and that's a goal, or half a goal at least, from Hazard.
Yeah, that's right on cue. Hazard, that's what he can do. He can dribble with the ball, he can pick out crosses. He's very clever with his crosses as well. He doesn't just cross into an area, he actually passes it into people. Goes past the challenge of Correa to start with, and that's a good ball into the box. Nacho's a bit lucky, it comes off his heel, but he's in the right place. Look at that.
Here come Atletico again, looking to rub further salt in the wound.
Navas can't quite get down quickly enough.
Football, Vitolo, who'd come on with the...
They're backing off. Vázquez makes a poor challenge, and he's just... And so he picked the ball up, and look how, again, it's how easy it is to go past players with the ball.
Well, this is turning against Oblak. Good penalty. Never a moment's doubt. 7-2, the fight back's on, Stuart.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be a full fight back. There's he just blocked his run.
Really got hold of that. And it Oblak makes bounced across the line. And Real Madrid.
There's that last touch.
Fuente's header hit the post.
And comes across here. Here's the first header. That's a brilliant one. Does it go over the line? No.